Hello everyone, welcome back to Zombieland Conquest. Alrighty, we are jumping back into the madness. Marcus's madness, to be specific. Hello boy. Fury's here, just hanging out, just chilling out. We need to get him some food, don't we? He's probably hungry. Okay, so where are we headed? We're headed back to Good Neighbor. I'm not completely sure what we're going to do today. I'm sure we'll figure that out as we go along. Now, I do remember this was an interesting situation, wasn't it? How's our stats? We're a little bit hurt. We have an injured leg. And we have a few problems in front of us, don't we? Who's that? Was that you sneezing? Fury. Almost called him Muddy. I had a duck a little while ago. A little baby duck. I only had him for about a month. Muddy Duck he was called. He lived with me in a little box. Well, it was a big box. Until he got a bit too big. And then we let him live outside with another family in a duck pen. Do ducks have pens? Like a place for domesticated ducks. Little Muddy Duck. Oh yeah, spitters, I remember. I can't run. Problem. Okay, grenades. Perfect. Shit. What? Right. Shit! Wow. There are way more of them than I realised. So I changed the settings on Fury so that he's not killable again, just for a little bit, you know, so we can let Marcus get used to him. You know, Marcus has got to, he's got to spend some time with his little buddy. You know, it takes time to develop a strong bond, doesn't it? So we've set him so that he's not killable, so we don't have to worry about him for now. A little bit later, once we see that Marcus is really attached to him, then we'll you know, will yank the chain a little bit, so to speak. Don't know if that's the right way to say it, but I think you know what I'm trying to say. You know, we'll set him so that he's killable, and then it'll really hit home for Marcus, you know? But if somebody threatens him or he gets hurt. Now I'm just going to explore around the other way. It's our first episode of the day, and so I'm not too, you know, I don't mind. Wow. The recoil on this gun is pretty exceptional. I gotta try to aim low. Say the same about you, love. Oh, my keybinds are all over the place, aren't they? Are they? Why is that there? Oh, because I moved them around. Oh, that's weird. Anyway, let's put them back in order. Now we're talking. Oh, we have no choice at this point because we can't go up there. So we need to go around. Shit. We take a shot to the head, did we? Oh, wow. I'll take a Molotov. 4 Molotovs, okay. So apparently there's someone here. Okay, let's see. Some of these guys walking around with 2 weapons is a bit of a bugger. I mean, I guess it's good for us. We get a few more bullets, a few more weapons. But still, nothing touches ours. Mind you, I wouldn't mind getting that suppressor. That one seems to be pretty powerful. I don't know if it's as powerful as ours. Maybe we'll try and keep hold of that one. Where is it? This one. I might keep hold of that so I can pull the suppressor off it. And I need to do something about our health right now. Have a beer. Have a stim pack. Wow, okay, so clearly we're in a bit of a situation. Yeah, just a bit of a situation, I guess. No matter which way we go here, unless we go really, really all the way around. Like, up this way. And then around here, maybe. Or maybe around here. Let's have a look this way. Oh, keybinds again. Alright, let me get this sorted. Alrighty. She's got spitters down there anyway. You okay, boy? Okay, I don't know if I did the thing again. Let's try it. So yeah, just so you know, Marcus has a chance to develop his relationship with Fury a little bit. Okay, so he was still killable there. And then, okay, we'll just save here.
Charmer.
Shit. No, 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 no. Oh, shit. Wow. Got a blood pack somewhere, don't we? Oh, did we use them? I might have a couple things in my bag. Okay, apparently we're clear. Are these gunners? Ooh, they are. So we found another location, have we? Where the gunners like to hang out. Well, you know what? I'm going to make a note of that because I want to keep this sort of information for Marcus's future. You know, once he gets to the point where he's kind of leading a bit of an army. You know, he can have these, what would you say, strategic target locations where he wants to assault, you know, to completely eradicate the gunners from the Wasteland, from the Commonwealth. And it's, obviously it's tied in with his own kind of personal egoic motive, as in, he hates them. He just hates them. But I don't know, but what? I don't know what I was going to say then. Oh, but at the same time, it's also... Oh, why aren't you... Okay. It'll also become part of his... you know, he's starting up his own gang, essentially. And so, you know, they are an opposing gang. And he's going to have to do something about that anyway. And anyone, eventually... anyone who opposes his reign or threatens his gang is going to have to be dealt with. Now that replaces this one. I can remove these, can't I? these legendary effects. So I'm going to keep hold of the military fatigues. Yeah, because we lose 20 carry capacity there. Oh, I can wear a red bandana, can I? Doesn't do anything for us. Alright, we'll wear the skull one then. Oh, this one belonged to... Did I just drop that? Yeah, I did. That one belonged to the dog, didn't it? Ruby. And I don't know where it's gone. There it is. Okay. Alright, so we've cleared the gunners out of here. I thought we were dealing with raiders. So we've got Mass Bay Medical Center, which is most likely occupied by gunners. And we'll drop off a couple of weapons as well. So we've got a few... Well, we've got absolutely loads, haven't we, really? I don't even really need to collect them, but... Okay, I can stop gathering them then, I suppose. And let's drop these off. Okay, that sorts out our carry capacity. We are injured. I think we're kind of going... Well, we're a bit of a sidetrack here, but... We don't really have a choice if we don't want to deal with all those pursuers and spitters. This is probably another gunner location, isn't it? Let's just have a little peek inside. To see if we can get a sense of who occupies this. Who or what. Seems like this part of the Commonwealth is well occupied by gunners. Oh, it's the same place. Oh, is it another entrance? Is it? Okay, never mind. I didn't realise. Because we discovered somewhere else, didn't we? Yeah, I think we discovered that at the same time, and it made me think this was that. Well, this is an interesting place, this. In terms of, like... Do you hear that? We've got footsteps. Where's Fury? He's probably struggling to get up the ladders, isn't he? I can hear him. Christ, that's hard to look at, isn't it? So I've been thinking a little bit about, you know, the objective of setting up Good Neighbor as a settlement, and I do like the idea of it. I'm a little bit concerned the game isn't going to like it, given that Good Neighbor is a city, and I just don't know how it's going to function, how well it's going to function. So we may have to... so the old idea, the original idea with Good Neighbor was... Oh god, I can't even look at that. The original idea with Good Neighbor was to use it as a kind of... I guess base of operations that's small. You know, a small base for our main... contingency? Is that the contingent? Our main... I don't know the proper words. Fuck. To use it as a base for our main battalion, you know, like our initial kind of closest generals, and then for the time being, and then as we conquer various settlements, to basically set each general up with their own settlement, and then they can run the place. And so, okay, so we've obviously still got a load of gunners up top. If I wasn't so injured, I'd be a lot more happy about doing this, but I'll get us back up there, and then I'll save again, because I'm going to keep having a little bit of a go at this. And I don't want to have to walk up here every single time. So we may still go along the same road of using... It really just depends how the game goes with it, whether or not it starts to crash or have problems loading. We'll see. We'll see how we go. If anything, I may just not be able to build it up to be too big. But, you know, with regards to Marcus and his position, he's lost too many people. He has been massively affected by all of those losses and casualties. And he's become a little bit of a one-man army at the moment. He's captured Good Neighbor, him and his, you know, his small band of warriors, Blaze being the only one who made it through. So he owns Good Neighbor at the end of the day now, as long as no other gangs try to move in on him at the moment. Is this the way we came, or what? I feel like I've gone a different way. Maybe they're up here, are they? So in order to keep Good Neighbor, I think he's going to have to fortify his position there quite quickly. I will go back to the semi-permadeath at some point. I just kind of want to get through this portion. Okay, it's not the right gun to be using. Am I getting hurt here? Because there's only two of him, you know. There's him and Blaze and Fury, and they don't stand much of a chance, I don't think, for long, if they don't fortify their defences and recruit. So wow, this is actually quite a tough spot, isn't it? This is actually like quite a... So I am being hurt there. Those Molotovs are reaching me. Jesus, man. These guys are tough. Alright, we may have to retreat. This is a bit tougher than I was expecting. Can't run. Shit. That's too high to drop, isn't it? Don't really have a choice, my dude. Trying to hug the wall a bit. Slow the fall. Okay, good. Okay. Right, where are we here? We are really struggling to get back to Good Neighbor. So we're going to go left up this way. Wow. I hope Blazer's okay back at Good Neighbor. So we need to be headed here, right? I mean, I didn't really need to go up on top of that building, did I? Hello, boy. What's this? What? Oh shit. Snipers up top. Okay, we're in a bit of a situation again. Oh no. He's too close. Headshot. Shit, man. We are truly pinned down. Oh wow, who's this? Oh, is that an invisible? It's just a bit bugged, is it? What a way to start the day. We've only got one purified water left. We're chewing through our supplies here. I don't know where that's coming from. Is it still back there? Oh, it is too. Oh shit, they're throwing Molotovs at us. I can't run. Come on, man, make it around the corner. Alright, sweet. Shouldn't be long now before we heal. Can I jump? Yes, I can. Shit. Let's try this way. These guys aren't so tough. We have... Oh, I see. Our VATS is affected by our injury state. No wonder we have such low chance to hit them. We have no bloody arms, basically. Isn't it funny? Like playing Fallout 4 for all these years, never really realizing that if you have damaged arms, it basically nullifies your VATS. And that's clearly because when you hit a stim pack, it usually cures every single damaged limb. And, you know, normally I would have so many stim packs on me that as soon as I get an injury, you just pop a stim pack and it's gone. So you never even really see the consequences of having a damaged limb until you play in a system like this. Like, I knew that it obviously affected our accuracy and, you know, we're wobbling. See how we're moving there? But I had no idea that it reduced your VATS accuracy, which obviously makes sense, but I just never allowed the injury to hover around long enough to realize that. Okay, we're actually here. Okay, this place better still be clear. One of our other characters here. Wait, is it this way I have to go? Oh shit. God, there's just monsters everywhere, isn't there? If it's only one, it's not such a big deal. Can't get around here. Oh God. Oh, it was a pursuer that took us out. Oh wow, this is we're in a way worse situation than I realized. Every single street is blocked to us by some kind of enemy. And being so injured, we can't really deal with them very efficiently. Fuck. Oh man, that was a bit. Oof. There's more gunners that way. Oh God, you scared me, Fury. I should be able to identify your little padded footprints, shouldn't I? Your little soft, gentle footstep sounds. Yeah, guys, we're in a bit of a... I mean, I suppose I could try to go maybe up around there and then across. Like the really long way round. This is making me a bit nervous for Good Neighbor. It's like, well, there's so many enemies nearby. I hope it hasn't been overrun again. I'm gonna stick with going up here. Look at him, he's in a bad way, isn't he? I mean, this is what he wanted. He wanted revenge, he wanted this. He's walking around in gunner armor. You know, he's killed that many gunners. He's at war with them. Danger, is it? Oh, I see. Yes, okay. What's his name again? I forgot his name. He lives in the pond here, doesn't he? Well, we'll give him a wide berth. Game's frozen. That's not good. Damn it. Alright, give me a second. Alright, let's try this again. Wait, which way was it I was going? Yeah, this way. Oh, shit. I forgot it's not gunners there, is it? It's exploders. Yeah, so I don't know why the crash occurred then, but we'll try that way again and see how it goes. But I'm getting very, very nervous for Marcus here in terms of being able to be at Good Neighbor. You know, if we make our base of operations here, you know, we're in the thick of it, aren't we? And I guess that's good in a way in terms of challenge. But it's going to be difficult. It's going to be difficult for Marcus to get established safely if he's constantly under threat. Now I'll do something. I'm just going to have a little look in here while we're here. Maybe try and spend a bit of time getting rid of these injuries. Seven. Okay, single fire now. Oh my god. Oh wow, okay, it didn't kill us. Oh, alright. I forgot that they did that. Okay, I'm gonna save here. Let's have a little look in here. I get a feeling this is gunner territory. What's with all of the noise? Oh really? Is this like a... What is this place? Sounds like there's 100 people in here.
And that concludes this round. Kate is the undisputed winner. And who's this? Come on down where we can see ya.
What the? He ain't supposed to be in here.
Oh,
Rip him to shreds.
shit. Hello, Sonny. Damn, I can't hit the door. Tried to do a quick exit there. Whew. So it is definitely gunner territory. Alright, well that's going on the list. Oh, you son of a bitch, man. I was just trying to take my night vision off. Look at this. Cheeky bastard's stealing my stuff. Combat zone on the list. I tell you what, Marcus is he's remembering all this stuff, you know. People want to mess around, they want to mess around. We'll mess around. Okay. So we're not going back in there. I had a feeling it was Gunner territory anyway. I've just never actually been in there before. This is, all of this experience here is adding to my, is the word trepidation, you know, where you, you're sort of a little bit uncertain about something. And I'm becoming more and more uncertain about, I mean, there's, you know, good neighbor, we can do it. Now, this is where the game crashed, so just be aware, if it crashes again, alright, we need to know that. We can do it, it's just, instead of building up an army somewhere else, and then kind of assaulting this area and cleaning it as an army, we're deciding to try to build an army in Good Neighbor. We do have a lot of supplies already though, so that kind of works for us. As we're spawning, you know, getting more and more combat settlers and things, and taking these little raiding groups out into the area with us. We're starting out, it seems to be in a very, very, very dangerous area. Which just means, I mean, I guess that's good. It's probably going to be a lot of action, a lot of firefights, a lot of combat. Which, I guess that's kind of realistic, you know. You move into a gang's territory and you better expect some resistance, some opposition. So I'm guessing the combat zone is like the gunner's headquarters, right? So that's worth knowing. Might be one of the first places we have to attack in terms of cutting off the serpent's head, you know, so to speak. Okay, the game didn't crash this time. Maybe it was something to do with that giant monster messing around over there. This could operate as like a beating heart of our empire. And then we slowly expand, clearing out places that have been overrun by gunners, raiders, zombies. So that's one way to do it. Fury boy, you know, he brings Marcus out of the chaos just for a moment. Marcus can enjoy his cuddly friend before he remembers. Before Marcus remembers the insanity of his situation. Honestly, there's a bit of an internal battle going on within me at the moment about this location. I think it's not going to be an easy ride, you know. 10% melee damage reflected back on the attacker, plus 2 damage and energy resistance, and I just love the design. I'm going to take a lot of this stuff that we left behind for our army, you know, to get them out. This is the kind of stuff. As much as Marcus hates the gunners, he's not above recognizing the usefulness of their armor and employing it for his own ends, his own means. Because we did leave quite a bit of gear around here, I remember. Including some very nice guns. Yeah, these gunners are a little bit more prolific, is that the right word, than I had realised in this area, because I've never spent a lot of time around here. I've had very, very little dealings with the gunners actually in this game. Which is quite amazing really when you see how many hours I've got in the game. Something like 900 hours now. I very often, I think I would encounter them in my... I don't really want raider gear. I would encounter them in my playthroughs and just retreat because I knew like I was going to deal with them at a later date or encounter them at a later date. Alright, well we're home. And there's no more gunners out the front here, so... But I tell you what, I can already kind of feel that there's something brewing with regards to Good Neighbour. The gunners took it over once. Oh, here she is. Good job. Blaze standing on guard this whole time. If I could give you a promotion, I would. And in fact, I can, can't I? I could probably do something about your... Yeah. I mean, I might leave that on her. It's pretty decent. But maybe we have something else. And what other clothes has she got on? Don't know what clothes she's wearing. Let's have a look what we've got here. Let's give her that. She can't actually die, so that's a bonus, you know, like we've given her that quality. So she's got a chest piece, a left arm. Let's give her a right arm, left leg, right leg. A lot of this legendary stuff. From now on, I'm definitely going to take every single piece of legendary gear that we come across. Because I totally didn't really click for me that we can take all of the legendary items off. Keep the helmet. So she looks a bit better here. I think I'd like to give her some kind of like an army clothing, you know? As opposed to whatever she's wearing there. But I don't know if I've picked much up. Maybe I put it in my backpack. Okay, we'll get back to that. Alright, we're home. Kind of home. As I was saying, clearly Good Neighbour is like a vied for position by... Who were they? The Triggermen, the Gunners, the Raiders. Everybody seems to be interested in Good Neighbour, so we've... unknowingly, Marcus has unknowingly decided to basically go for the heart straight away, to capture the heart, and that's going to make things, I think, pretty difficult for us, to the point where I don't really know if Marcus understands the challenge of the situation that he's put himself in. So this should go around now and clear up a lot of these corpses that we couldn't reach last time when we did it over there. Let's just see. I was going to say, because I saw 13 corpses last time cleared, and I thought, I'm pretty sure there's a few more than that. But the radius of our mod probably just works in little sections, so it doesn't kind of crash the game, maybe. Here's what I'm thinking right now. This thought just occurred to me. Marcus might need to enlist or work with Hancock. You know, the guy, the ghoul who basically runs this town, who we haven't seen since we first got here. We're going to leave Blaze on guard at the front, though we're going to need to relieve her soon, because she's been there for like a whole day. I'm starting to really feel and the reason I'm kind of talking this way is I'm not just going to spawn in 20 combat settlers and say this place is ours, make them all super hard to kill, and, you know, like, it's too easy to do that. Here we go, boy. Alright, Fury, this is your house now. This is where you live. Alright, buddy? And I've got to get him like a little bowl. Oh, he's already got one here. Okay, there you go, buddy. That's yours. That right there. You see it? It says dog meat on it, but, you know, that's... we don't need to talk about dog meat right now. So, like I was saying, it's quite easy to just become overpowered, you know. But I'm trying to think along the lines of semi-realism, leaning towards the realism, but not hyper-realism. We've got to build ourselves an army. We need resources. Marcus doesn't even have that much money. He's got not even 2,500 caps. How's he going to pay his army? How's he going to... 43 corpses, that's better. How's he going to pay his army? You know, how the logistics of these things are... They are deep. And we need resources, we need support. And if we are just getting ourselves set up, you know, usually, unless you're an absolute psychopath, like a proper high level and high capacity psychopath, usually you'd get yourself set up first before moving into a location like this. You'd be well established, maybe for a few months or a few years. You'd have your money, you'd have your resources, you'd have your... We've got weapons, we've got guns, we've got plenty of crafting capacity to make ammo and stuff like that. So that's not a problem. But in terms of people want money, people want paying, you know, you can't just enlist an army and not expect to have to hand out a lot of money to your followers, to your warriors, to your soldiers. Maybe the really high level ones aren't interested in cash, and they're happy to do it for the cause. You know, maybe they too have been... What just happened? I think I just took all Fury's guns off him, didn't I? By accident. You know, as we're here in this location, Marcus is remembering and reminiscing over the last time that he sat at this stool here. Actually, I think maybe it was Hawthorne who was sitting at this stool, and Marcus was on the other side. And now he sits here all alone. Although he has his bunny rabbit friend. So, you know, things change, don't they? And often there's no going back to how things were. But, and I won't reminisce for too much longer, we're at the end of the video, but I kind of want to get this a little bit clear. I'll have to do a little bit of work on my own as to which way we're going to go with this. If we stay in Good Neighbour, if we can stay here in Good Neighbour, if we don't get attacked again, if we don't get kicked out, we need to be quick on building up our army, which means we need a lot of money. We need at least at least like 10 grand, 20 grand to get started, and that's just in terms of wages for soldiers. You're looking at, you know, minimum 500 caps a week per soldier, and that's going to be hard to maintain. However, I think it's doable, but I think we might need to be quick, hence why I say Marcus might need to touch base with Hancock and see where he stands on the gunner situation. And at the same time, Marcus has moved into Good Neighbour, and he's taking care of the place. Where is Hancock? He's nowhere to be found. He didn't seem to be out here taking care of the gunners and the zombies when they were here. Is he dead? Because Marcus has moved into his territory. So Marcus kind of has to deal with Hancock in some way. Either Hancock has to be on board with Marcus, or Marcus has got to get rid of Hancock. But I think he's probably got a few resources that we could utilize right now. So anyway, we're in a bit of a tough spot here. It's uncertain as to whether or not Marcus is going to be able to do this. Is he ready? Is he trying to jump the gun a little bit? And does he need a bit more time to get prepared somewhere else in the Commonwealth before coming to a place like this in the middle of the city? There are many questions to be answered, so I guess we'll have to wait and see how it all unfolds, won't we? Alright guys, that's enough from me for this episode. Thank you for hanging in there with me during this one. It was pretty tough getting us back here. But we've got a few locations to the Mass Bay Medical Center and the combat zone that we are now aware of are going to run territories. So it was almost a little bit of a scouting mission because we need to take those places over and fill them with our own men and our own men and women. So thank you for joining me for this episode of Zombieland Conquest. I do hope you will join me in the next one a little bit later today. Goodbye for now.